Yo, what's good? It's Mr. Look, y'all, the day is finally here. All right, there ain't no sugarcoating it. We finally get a look at the newest upcoming Dragon Age game, formerly Dragon Age Dreadwolf, now called Veilguard, the Veilguard, right? This game is heavily anticipated for me, but with cautious optimism, right? I am a big fan of Dragon Age games, but it's no secret that BioWare just hasn't been on their game lately, right? Especially when it comes to their them being attached to EA and whatnot. So I've been cautiously optimistic about this game. I want it to be good. I don't want it to fail, but at the same time, I recognize a lot of the former talent that made BioWare special just they ain't there no more, right? But my hope is that from their recent blunders that they've learned some lessons and that those lessons translate into greatness when it comes to Dragon Age, the Veilguard. So for this video, we're going to take a look at this, first look at this this new gameplay, this official gameplay reveal together. And we just going to get some impressions in, y'all. That's pretty much all there is to it. I'm hoping that this is good, especially off the heels of something like Baldur's Gate 3. I hope how amazing that game was really made BioWare just want to knock this out of the park. But without further ado, we're just going to have to see for ourselves. So let's dive in. All right. See what we got. This is your first look at Dragon Age: The Veilguard. The following footage was captured from software in development and takes place early in the game. Okay. It's been edited for brevity and to avoid spoilers. Okay, cool. I'm cool with all
Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
Okay. So, trying to get a lead on this looks so good. Okay, find Neve.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to.
I hope it's a mage. Can it be a mage, please? Oh, it might be a rogue.
Nice
I want to see mage gameplay.
Find Nevgalis and stop Solus.
I want to see mage gameplay. Let me make sure the quality's all the way up. Okay. Oh, we could do. That's fine. Let's do 1080. Level 1 rogue backstory. Shadow dragons custom appearance. Okay, so I saw about that. So it's not like the full-on origin system, but we do get some backstory.
Talk him down before he starts his big ritual.
Hold on.
That ritual is going to tear.
Still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
Okay.
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
And so Solus is already getting active with it.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
What is that? What's going on?
Down.
Okay, first of all, it looks really good.
Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
Oh no. And also the whole art style thing from the previous character reveal trailer.
Time to get arrested.
A non-factor in my opinion. Actual gameplay looks amazing. Well, actually in-game play. Oh, she's gone. Disappeared. That's crazy.
Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before
Solus
it
has
finishes.
been getting...
Let's go.
So we're already dealing with Solus and the ritual
Harding's this way.
very early in the
She'll
game.
get us to Dumont Plaza.
Watch out!
Oh! Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. This is looking real nice. This is looking really nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, demons are just snatching people off the street.
Through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down completely,
Then the whole world is going to look a lot like
Is that a pride demon? I like the look of the demons.
Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
So I don't think this is what Solus wanted as far as like demons coming out. I mean, if they're help, it's all confusing. I gotta do a big refresher on everything. I'm sure demons just attacking everybody left and right isn't what Solus wanted. Scout Harding.
Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Let's go. She looks amazing.
You all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
Hero of the
And a lot
Inquisition. You're
of
damn
demons.
right.
Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
What's that?
What
thing?
about you two? Are you okay?
Okay, dialogue wheel. Take a look at it. Similar style to basically almost the exact same style
We're
as
good,
Inquisition.
but we need to move.
Agreed. Solus isn't waiting, neither can we.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there.
I wish we were getting
Where's
a look at Mage
Gallus?
gameplay.
Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first.
It's Nev Gallus.
Okay,
Wasn't
so
she
no
at the
Nev.
meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Rook, you're with the Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know Minrathous better than I do.
So that's your
Sure,
background
but
coming into play.
Minrathous is huge, and this is nowhere near my neighborhood. I can try.
Don't worry, scouting's my specialty. Follow me.
Oh, let me see it. I want to see the fights. Let me see it. Let me see the combat. They said they worked a lot in the combat. Let's see it. Not sure how I feel about not being able to control your allies.
Demons, here they come.
Okay. Ooh, very action heavy. Very action heavy. I'm not saying it's outright bad from like an RPG perspective. It's just giving me Fable vibes more than anything. I'm not feeling Dragon Age from this necessarily, just more so Fable. But that doesn't mean it's gonna be bad. It just may not feel quite at home, especially after I've been playing Origins recently. But I'm not saying it's gonna outright be bad. It's very flashy for sure. Just very action based, man. I want to see the RPG elements come in, man. That's what I want to see.
I think that's the last of them.
Is this just an action game, or are we actually getting like RPG elements to this combat that are satisfying? Let me see it. Come on now. Let me turn on these captions. Come on now.
You are in violation of Imperial order.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Yes.
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to
So
bring
destroy
it back.
everything to bring it all back. Yeah, we'll turn it off. That's fine.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process. Venatori
Okay.
cultists!
And you have like little indicators of like
I hate these
range
assholes.
damage coming your way. Oh. I'm not saying I dislike it. I'm saying I'm gonna need time with it, with the combat, and I'm saying, like I said, I don't feel necessarily at
Looks like the
home
Venatori
for
put
it
up a
being like
barrier to
feeling like
block
Dragon
the
Age
way.
combat, you know? Like even Inquisition still felt like very RPG heavy, but I don't know. Maybe I just gotta play it. Maybe I just gotta replay Inquisition, you know, to see how I'm feeling about something like this. I'm seeing a lot of hack and slash, a lot of action combat, not seeing a whole lot of RPG just yet. And if anything, yeah, I guess you could say it's giving me Fable vibes, but also, like other people are saying, just Mass Effect. Really feels like
All citizens must remain indoors
high
until
fantasy
maximum monopoly is
Mass
fully
Effect more than anything. Ooh.
Come on. Guess we're
If I look
sliding
at it from
down.
that perspective, high fantasy Mass Effect. Okay, okay. It's a bit different.
They're allies of Nev Gallus! Kill them all!
Here we go. Thank you. We get to see some RPG stuff. Thank you. Let me go back. Okay, we got static strikes. Thank you. Can we see some RPG stuff? That's what I've been waiting for. Come on now. All right, use the ability to pause action. So there is pause, and choose from Rook's ability. Static strikes. It looks like it could be ranged. Okay, sweet. And then you have shortcuts for it down there as well. You don't have to use the ability going for it. Okay, and the rogue. I don't play rogue much. I always play mage, but the rogue gets access to bow and dagger stuff at the same time. I think that sounds really good. Okay, we were shown some RPG goodness, and then it kind of got taken from us. Like, yo, we've seen enough of the action hack and slash. Let's see the goods. Come on. It is cool looking though, for sure. I love that, and I love that ability as well. I love that a rogue has like an elemental kind of ability. I love that. I'm digging it. So far, it looks really good. Combat seems really impactful, really punchy. I would like more RPG aspects to it, but still, it does look enjoyable for sure. Hello there.
Right, Harding. Not the worst timing.
She's a nice maid. Hello.
It's so good to see you. We thought the
She looks
Venatorian
great, dude.
kidnapped you.
Looks phenomenal. She looks
They
amazing.
thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score
Her
this
fit is
time.
crazy dope. I love it, and
Then
I
the
love how she
sky
carries
started
herself.
raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Both of you have done some work for the Shadow Dragons.
Isn't that a coincidence?
Some old friends said if
Okay.
I was working in Tevinter, the Shadow Dragons are worth trusting.
Speaking of RPG stuff, you know, having your background come up often. I like
We
it.
haven't
I
got a lot
like
of
it.
time. Varric said you had a lead on Solus.
You get right to the point.
Yes. The world is crumbling. I would sure hope so. Shoot.
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins.
Okay.
I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go.
Hey, you gotta
Before
hurry up.
this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
I like the fidelity aspect of things, man. I really am digging that part of things. How great all the characters look in cutscenes, how just impactful everything feels from that aspect. The team discovers Solus's hideout and an Illuvian gate, the portal he's used to escape the city of Minrothis. They stepped through the gate. Okay, so he's dipped out, and we follow him. Ooh, we got Solus running. He ain't running from no level 1 character, bro.
Minrothis anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
Ooh. Please tell me we get to see Solus, actually. Please tell me we actually get to see Solus, bro.
The tremors are getting worse.
What kind of demons are those?
And we've got demons.
I know there was a mage looking like, or like, look kind of like arcane horrors, maybe? Okay, so some enemies have shields, it looks like. Yeah, it feels very, for sure. For sure, this is more of a Mass Effect-y kind of thing. God of War, you know, Ragnarok, 2018 type deal in terms of the combat and how it's feeling right now, man. Not gonna say I hate it, man. Not gonna say I hate it. Especially not because I ain't seen mage gameplay yet. You rogues can have all this. You rogues and you
I thought
warriors,
the demons were bad.
you can
back
have
in
this. I don't
Minrothis.
want. I want to see them. I want to see you play like a mage is like,
No
man.
telling what could come through.
And I gotta see.
Does it feel like those tremors?
I'm gonna pause. Sorry. If we get to see, if there's an arcane warrior or something similar,
Getting worse.
that's all I need. All my opinions on this game and the combat being too action heavy, it'll easily get at least a 1 point bump for me if arcane warrior or some kind of spell blade comes back. Just saying. The team battles their way deeper into Arlethan Forest until they arrive at Solus's ritual site. Yes, I want to see Solus, bro. Let's see it. Let me see the man, the myth, the legend. You know what I'm saying? Let me see him. Oh, come on, get out the way, bro.
We have to stop this demon.
Pride
quickly.
demon. Okay, so yep. The ability wheel is used to issue commands. Okay. Okay. So you can use the ability wheel to command and direct your companions. Again, just like Mass Effect. But you can't do that as of this early point in the game. Did you get a new ability or is it the same one? I mean, they're staying true to what Dragon Age is from the standpoint of that each game in the Dragon Age series has been drastically different in terms of how the gameplay is in combat, right? So to expect it to be like Origin exactly is unrealistic. It's unrealistic, you know what I'm saying? I've been playing a heavily modded playthrough of Origins recently, been loving the combat, you know, the tactical combat, but yeah, the series hasn't been like that in a very long time. So, you know, I was just expecting a good amount of RPG DNA to be present, but you know, it is what it is. One second. My bad to put a pause on the reaction, y'all. I got pizza delivered. Let's get back into it. Let's see. Like I was saying, man, like I was just hoping for a bit more RPG DNA to be in this, man. Like they could have did a nice halfway point in between Inquisition and Mass Effect, you know what I'm saying? But this just feels like full on Mass Effect, really. But we'll see. He only has one skill. I haven't seen too many crazy difficult fights, so let's try to reserve some judgment. All right. Everything else though does look solid. I like how if it.
This large get through the veil.
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Okay, there's still some banter. I need a little bit more. I like the banter. And I like that rogues have full on like almost 2 short swords instead of like daggers. I'm digging the whole short swords thing. I am digging the pause aspect of combat. I like that there's still that element to it. But overall, gotta reserve judgment.
Good enough.
Gotta reserve judgment, but we'll see. There are things about the combat I like, and things I do wish were more traditional, more traditional RPG. There he is, the Dread Wolf. Henry, let's go. Y'all gotta hurry. Y'all gotta.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
I mean, true.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option to help him justify changing his mind.
Okay, this is a mistake. You can do it. Ooh, I don't even know what I would say in this position, bro. It's crazy.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
Okay.
He was my friend, Rook.
So you still
got
the
reach him.
still got the disapproval. Okay.
But if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons.
Okay.
Rook,
Hey,
take care of the team for me.
I gotta see Varric. We don't get to see the conversation. Come on now. Yes. Ooh, there he is.
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Solus! Oh, it's been years, bro. Solus. You look so imposing. Look at the way he turned around. You look so imposing, bro. It's so crazy to see these characters after all this time. We're definitely seeing the part that we don't want to see right now. Like everyone wants to see that conversation, what's going on. But hey, it is what it is. We are not our Inquisition character, so this makes sense. We're a whole different character. We're Rook. It makes sense. Yeah, I'm excited to see how tactical things can get with your party members. For sure. Yeah, I'm digging those short swords. I am digging those short swords for the road. I really like them. I know there's gonna be a lot of people that like really miss the daggers. Maybe the daggers are still an option. You know, yo.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the...
People are dying.
People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
Overall, I'm digging the look. I am digging the look. Oh, he just straight up destroyed Bianca, bro. Nah.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Oh, your Solus is cold. If you have a character that romanced him, good luck.
Better plan.
Good luck dealing with all that baggage. Is all I'm telling you.
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Her voice
Anyone
performance,
got a better idea?
a little, we'll see. Sometimes her tone falls a little bit flat. Harding sounds
Fine.
great, but we'll see.
But
We'll
you'll
see. I
need
need more
backup.
time with her. I need more time
I'm
with
with
her.
you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Ooh, so we get to pick. Okay. Oh yeah, Neve, you're coming with me. I need a mage. Come on now. Come on now. Ooh, and you get great approval.
Let's
for
go,
that.
Hardy. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
I like that as Rook you are making these kind of tactical decisions, you know. I would have took Nev, but hey, different strokes for different strokes, you know. Different strokes for different folks, yeah. But I would have took Nev. I would have. All right, man. I feel like they're gonna cut it off at the worst time too, because I really do want to see the resolution to this. I wonder where the release date is too, man. I ain't gonna hold you. There are things about the combat I don't like, but in general, this gameplay preview is getting me hyped. I get Dragon Age back, and aside from the combat being very action heavy, it don't look too bad. You know what I'm saying? Just in general, it looks good. It looks good as an entire package. That is. Maybe it's not the Dragon Age that you wanted in terms of that tactical combat, but it doesn't mean that as its own thing it don't look good.
Why tear down the veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
Is Solus's voice actor
Pillar's
different?
weak, but
It isn't falling. We need to push it.
I'm with you.
Together, now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
Come on. I'm speechless. Come on now. Nice. Uh-oh, he's losing focus. Dang, Solus is strong, bro. Especially after he took, what's it called? Flemeth's soul. What are those? What? The Elven Pantheon? Bro. Fall 2024. Fall 2024. All right. I can do that. I can live with that. I can wait. We're in summer. I can wait till fall. I can make it then. So overall impressions, right? Of things. Cutscenes, great.
More power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You
The
told me
fidelity,
it
the
was worth
quality of
it.
everything, great. The
I
art
also
style,
told-
fantastic. The people that were complaining, you know,
I'd expect
the people that were complaining about the art style from the character reveal trailer, I already knew because Dragon Age has done this several times before.
That's where you're mad.
These character reveal trailers of your party, of your companions, tend to have a different art style from how the game is going to look in game and engine, right? The same is true here. As far as how the companions, how everyone
let's
looks
go.
just in dialogue,
this
in
rich-
cutscenes, I think it all looks good. I think it all looks very good. Especially after playing something like Baldur's Gate 3 recently. It just looks amazing. Has, great presentation. This also looks really dang good. I liked how often in a 20-minute clip, I think your background came up about 3 to 4 times. Not bad. Not bad, right? I like how often your background came up. If that kind of frequency keeps up throughout the entire game, phenomenal, right? Your choices, the choices you make in terms of your character's backstory mattering, gonna be amazing. If they can keep up that frequency, I'm cool with that.
What he's doing gets any worse.
Combat, and then we haven't really seen anything for customizing or building your character, so I can't comment on that. We don't really get to see any of that, so we'll have to reserve judgment on that. Didn't get to see anything as far as the specializations. Don't know what any of that stuff is, so can't comment on that. Can't comment on the character building. Can't really comment on a lot of the RPG elements. My bad. Had a bit of a OBS crash a little bit there. But yeah, man, like I said, it'll be interesting to see because our fan base is so splintered. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone's gameplay experience with the various Dragon Ages was so different. And then even though most of us will probably have played every single Dragon Age game, everybody got their favorite, right? And most of the time it's going to be the first one you played. So the Dragon Age Inquisition fan base, like that's like, the ones that's like their favorite Dragon Age, that's their primary Dragon Age game, right? The Inquisition side of things, they're going to see this gameplay and be like, okay, it's not as tactical, it's not as like RPG heavy, at least from what we've seen right now. This is very early gameplay, you know, and I won't say that combat in Dragon Age Origins is super tactical and RPG like when you're level 1, right, at the beginning. Nah, you're at the beginning of the game in Dragon Age Origins, you're in the Fade. You know what I'm saying? You're in the Fade and you're just basic attacking enemies and using like 1 or 2 skills maybe. Like it's not like the beginning of any of the Dragon Age games is not super tactical, super RPG heavy. So I'm gonna try to be a little bit reserved in terms of like, oh, the combat here and like how RPG heavy it is. But from what we've seen right now, it's very RPG light, very RPG light. But the Inquisition fan base, I'm like, okay, this is just a little less RPG light than what we're used to. That's fine. That's whatever. The DA2 side of things, just a little bit further down. Okay, my favorite Dragon Age game, if your favorite is Dragon Age 2, was pretty action heavy too, so this seems fine, you know. And then you have those of us like myself who I'd probably say Origins is my favorite Dragon Age game, but it's not by like too much, right? I love all the Dragon Age games for their gameplay, for all the systems. I love each of them. Dragon Age 2 is my least favorite, but it's still a great game. And then you have Inquisition as the next one, and then Origins is just not too far ahead, right? Not too far ahead, right? But in terms of those of us that are like primarily Origins fans, we look at this combat and it's like, yo, this is drastically different from what I was wanting from the series. But I guess the benefit is we're all in our suffering together, because no matter what kind of Dragon Age fan you are, whether you're Inquisition, Dragon Age 2, or Origins fan, it doesn't matter. The next Dragon Age game is always gonna be not like what you're used to, not like what each new Dragon Age game, the combat is always gonna be not opposite, but it's not gonna be the combat that you've known to love from the series. It's not gonna be the combat that got you invested in Dragon Age as a player, because each game is so drastically different. None of us get what we want in that regard. And it's gonna be the same thing for people that this game, Dragon Age: The Veilguard, is their first Dragon Age game. Oh, the combat in Veilguard was my favorite. It was amazing. And then they're going to go back and play the old games, be like, I don't get what the appeal is. I don't like it. And hey, it just is what it is. Everyone's opinion as someone who's in the Dragon Age community, all their opinions are valid. It's not like, oh, if you're a Origins lover like myself and that's your favorite combat in the series, it's not you can be like, oh, well, my opinion's right because it's the most tactical. Like, nah, like, everyone has the combat in the series that they enjoyed the most, and they're all great and fun in their own ways. Would I personally like the combat to be more RPG-like? Yeah, of course. Would I want to be more tactical looking? Sure. I don't know right now because 1, I didn't see mage gameplay, and I always play a mage, and 2, this is very low level. The character only has 1 skill. But judging by the fact that you can't control your companions and stuff like that, it's already pretty safe bet that just expect this to pretty much be Mass Effect combat in a Dragon Age game. But all the other stuff, man, like I said,
So good to see you.
the art style looks completely good to me. Digging the art style a lot. The presentation is on point. Characters, yes, walks. You better walk. Like, I'm loving a lot of what I see about this. And I'm still excited for this game. Like, it's it's kind of sad to say, but the good thing you could say about all this is that it did not make me like roll my eyes and go, oh, they killed my hype. Like, no, I'm still excited for this game. I'm at about the same level that I was. I'm still cautiously optimistic. Still cautiously optimistic about Dragon Age: The Veilguard, but what I've seen here is okay. I'm still interested. I'm still down to play this, and I still want to see what this game ends up being all about, you know.
You get right to
and
the point.
At the very least, I am gonna say it looks like, at worst, Again, I
haven't
can't
seen
review a game I
Solus in
haven't played or
person,
whatever, right?
but I did find
But
hints
at
of old
worst, it looks
similar
like
to
right
what you
now,
did in Elven Ruins.
I'm gonna play this and be like, oh, it's good. Like, and that's like at the absolute worst, right? Of course, we expect better from Dragon Age, but at worst, it looks like in terms of gameplay, getting into fights and the cutscenes, I'm gonna play this and at worst, oh, this is good, which ain't bad, right? You know what I'm saying? Ain't bad. You want more from your Dragon Age games, but that ain't bad. I'm hoping it turns out to be amazing. I'm hoping the story blows me away, companion interactions, romance. I'm hoping all that stuff blows me away, but we never really get to see too much of that. The dialogue wheel, you can't even say the RPG elements in terms of like conversations are bad, because the dialogue wheel is the same as Inquisition, and I felt completely fine. I enjoyed picking dialogue choices and interacting in dialogue in Inquisition, so it looks like I'm going to enjoy it here too. Of course, if you like, oh, Dragon Age Origins or die in terms of every single element of the game, bro, you haven't enjoyed Dragon Age in decades. I don't know what to tell you, right? If you wanted every Dragon Age game, all the elements to be just like Origins, from the dialogue to building your character, to the world building, to the combat, you just haven't enjoyed Dragon Age in a long time. I want to tell you, I can enjoy Dragon Age Origins and be like, yo, I still love these newer games too. And so far, there's still a solid chance that that will end up being the case with Veilguard. Does this got a shot against Baldur's Gate 3 in terms of, you know, the RPG love in my heart? Probably not. I do love RPG and tactical role-playing game, traditional role RPG like combat and tactical combat. This isn't going to scratch the itch for me, but it's still going to scratch the itch and hit all the good parts of the brain that I did when I was playing Mass Effect, and I love that game. You know what I'm saying? I loved playing Mass Effect. I had a blast with Mass Effect. So I'm going to love this, right?
I know these trees.
But all in all, let's go to Solus. Let's go to Solus real quick.
Do you?
All in all, I'm still excited. This has kept my hype pretty much at the level where it's at. And if anything, I can say, yes, the combat has changed a lot, but I am curious and excited to see how far the team takes it. If they can keep it on like a Mass Effect 2-ish level, you know, Mass Effect 3-ish level or whatever, in terms of still having some expression in combat and the abilities you choose, it's going to be straight. It's going to be fine, man. It's going to be fine. Still going to have potentially a lot of fun to have with it. I'm really curious mostly about romance and specializations. But all in all, this was good. I would say this was good. Yeah, there's mixed bag. There's some parts of it that were mixed bag, but overall, it's looking pretty good. I'm still excited to play it, and it's going to be a lot of, we'll have to wait and see, but thankfully we don't got to wait long. Only fall 2024. I hope we get an actual release date soon, but I've yapped on a lot about this. Dragon Age is just near and dear to my heart, so you have to forgive the yapping. But hey, that's going to do it for this video, y'all. What did you think about this gameplay reveal? I liked it. I won't say I'm in love with it. I absolutely think it's amazing, but I do like what I see. And like I said, at worst, this looks like it's going to be, at worst, good. Potentially amazing, hopefully, right? Fingers crossed, cautiously optimistic still. This is BioWare we're talking about. Andromeda and Anthem developers. So let's, you know, let's be a little bit cautiously optimistic, but still, I'm excited. I think this still could be good. But what do y'all think? Did y'all watch this and we were just left with discuss? Are you hype? Are you an and let me know as well from the point of view. Is it coming from the point of view of an Inquisition fan primarily? Are you Dragon Age 2 fan primarily, or Origins fan primarily? And let me know how that is kind of framing your viewpoint on all this. But hey, I'm probably gonna go watch this like 15 more times to really dig into this. But for now, that's gonna do it for this video. As always, I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all be easy. Thank you for watching. Peace.